And I see you already got the difference. See, we race.
I've been up and I've been down and I done seen it all. Was in the gym working my shot, now they pass me the ball. They never answer when I call, now I'm the one they call. I done been up and I've been down and I done seen it all. Crazy when you really gotta get it out the mud. Ducking paparazzi ain't the same as ducking slugs. Keep your circle small cause they be faking with the love. And always have your own back if push come to shove. Mama said we been but never bogus, they be watching. No matter how much they tell you to stop, don't never stop it. Coming from the trenches, we don't get too many options. The fans always got their eyes on you like I've been laughing, I've been down and I've been seen it all. I'm working my shot, now they pass me the ball. They never answer when I call, now I'm the one they call. I done been up and I've been down and I done seen it all. I've been up and I've been down and I done seen it all. Was in the gym working my shot, now they pass me the ball. They never answer when I call, now I'm the one they call. I done been up and I've been down and I done seen it all. They say the views of Hollywood are amazing and you love it, but I've been doing super bad like Seth and McLovin. Trying to run the underground like Miss Harriet Tubman. Been playing tug of war all of my life, I can't stop tugging. Oh, you love me now? You one of the friends that got me up, but no coach shoulders now. Like you weren't laughing at me back when I was down and out. You was the main one that always used to count me out there crazy. So you know and I've been down and I done seen it all. Was in the gym working my shot, now they pass me the ball. They never answer when I call, now I'm the one they call. I done been up and I've been down and I done seen it all. I've been down and I done seen it all. Was in the gym working my shot, now they pass me the ball. They never answer when I call, now I'm the one they call. I done been up and I've been down and I done seen it all. Through thick and thin, I hope they ride to the end. Through thick and thin, I hope they ride to the end. I've been up and I've been down and I done seen it all. Was in the gym working my shot, now they pass me the ball. They never answer when I call, now I'm the one they call. I done been up and I've been down and I done seen it all.
Hey.
Yo,
What's happening, Captain?
what's going on, y'all?
You know, another glorious day. Good old Virginia weather doing its finest.
That's right, man. Yeah, it's raining. Hey, knock the pollen down there, man.
It did. We needed that.
That's very true. Hey, and it definitely helped with all the power washing this evening.
Yeah.
For sure.
We got a little Desperado back cleaned off. Spent quite a few hours still. Even with my bag, I got a 3-inch trash pump I use. It's got like a fireman's hose. You crank down on it, you know?
Yeah.
And even then,
Got some thick mud.
I want to say I started when I think about 3 o'clock, finished up about 6:30.
Well, good for you is I got a 6-second video of your truck covered in mud, yo. So to get to that, dude, we got a lot to get to tonight, man. We got videos, dude. I can't shout out enough people tonight, man. We got John Williams in the house tonight checking us out. We got Aggravator in the house checking us out. Both those guys put out great videos this weekend, dude. Aggravator sent me some videos earlier today, man. I got to work up a little reel. Yeah, for tonight, dude. I really appreciate him sharing those videos with us, man. Dude, Tyler Bacon, I got it. We got it.
Definitely got it.
All right, so I want to encourage everybody.
Yes, that man rode hell.
That was
wheeling up out of there.
I'm glad to see that.
I'm telling you, man, we've got the exclusive clip. He sent it to me earlier. I punched it out to Don't Hate. Don't Hate did his thing. Did the speed ramp slow-mo that he does, man. It is badass, dude. So
let's go. Are you gonna debut it right here for us?
I am. Yep. Yes, sir.
I ain't seen nothing.
No, I ain't.
No, man. So we got that.
I
man.
know the
We got,
original video is badass.
Yeah.
Like I
I
don't
don't
know,
imagine what Don Hay did with it.
I don't know what he's done and tweaked over the winter, but it's working. Like that truck won't run like that last year on the series.
No,
Oh,
dude. So I think I had some great passes at the Mud Hop, man. We've got some times. Patrick sent those over. Congratulate him. Patrick took first in the mini open. His truck was riding, dude. I'm glad to see that. I'm always happy to see somebody that puts in the work and the time, the effort, and building the track and running the track, man, and then having their truck run good for them that day, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some guys be all mad about it, man. Like, I love that, dude. Like, he's earned that. Like, that just shows you how much effort he put in the track and the truck, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so but yeah, man. So we'll get to some 316 stuff, dude. We got some times. That mud hole at the 316 also claimed a couple trucks too, man.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
I feel like the holes everywhere that were ran this weekend were nasty.
Which I like, man. I like that the places are getting back to where you got to have your shit together to get up in there. And obviously, I did it this weekend, but you know,
well,
I like that the track's doing that. Like, you know, I like that you got mud back in the track now.
You got to work
that mud hole. That mud hole at Dinwiddie definitely put the weight perspective, in my opinion, in play when you look at my truck, Micah's truck, Huey's truck, compared to
you had lobster get buried down in that thing. You had the new shock and all get buried down in there.
Yeah,
I got buried in there. Nitrous wasn't working, so that's my excuse.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, but you know, but it just shows you like just the weight difference of some of these trucks, man, with those 2.5 ton rears weighing and stuff, man. So it was really just tripping me out, kind of watching it, and just we had a unfortunate, really rare occasion that I think. I don't know. I mean, I guess I know we talked about it. Like I talked about it with Heather. I know we did about putting something over top of that, but I guess just like I don't know, man. It just slipped my mind, dude. So that's the wildest shit I've ever had.
That freak accident happened at the perfect time, though. On top of that hill,
yeah,
you were on the drive and you were at it to get on them through. It could have happened at a better time.
Yeah, go ahead and tell it because everybody don't know. Go ahead and tell everybody why you actually shut down over there.
So we had a the piece of mud had popped up and basically landed on top of every switch on the switch panel. Like basically the new switch panel I put in that I showed on the show earlier in the year. I never thought about the fact that like I really guess being naive, man. I thought the truck was just gonna get up and get on top and go, which it was trying to get there, but in the process of doing that, it chunked so much mud beside me that it hit the top of the switch panel and just killed everything. So I'm trying to figure it out. So then I lean over and I see it. So like I'm like constantly flipping the switch up, and it's like it's just got a hard spot in it. Like you can't get all the way up. So then it was just I don't know, man. And it just kind of like a little bit, man.
So they're swipe and dig all your switches back out.
Yeah, man. And it, you know, so
in John's video, you can actually see it. He was on the tower right there. You can see you look over and start trying to swipe all the mud off the switch panel.
Yeah. No, and it was a I was glad the truck fired back up, and I was really like, it just shows like I maybe need to put it. There's no neutral safety switch on that truck, by the way. In case you didn't know, there is no neutral safety switch on that truck. Yes, it fired up in high gear, man, and I just stabbed it, and it held it. And I was just when I came out the end of that mud hole, man, I had a pair of sunglasses on, and it had keyword had. By the time I got out of that, they were covered, man. So when I went in the corner, I just grabbed the wheel, went left, and took my right hand and chucked my sunglasses over in the floorboard. Yeah, so by the time I spun back around to take a run at it, man, I was getting kind of frustrated because I always like to take a hard run at that hole. I always have. And man, it was just like I come around that corner and it was like I stabbed it, and it was like I just had like eel shit on the steering wheel, man. Because I couldn't hold on to the wheel, man, and it was just I mean, I know I'm gonna sound like I'm making excuses, but it's all learning and getting part of, you know what I mean, dude? Like that's what happens, man. Like I'm not bitching, dude. I think the truck still cut a hell of a pass, in my opinion, for what it did.
Damn right.
And honestly, I really just wanted to jump the truck. That's really what we were after. And I think we learned a little something with that too. I think we were set up a little too stiff. It landed good. It landed a little nose heavy, but that's all throttle control and not understanding.
That's what I'm about to say. Little throttle control. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, like I said, man, that's the first time I made a whole pass in it without breaking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So that felt good alone. Just let everybody know. So,
And
I got some mud proofing I got to do in some areas, man, to try to keep the shit out of there. But you know, some places aren't that dirty either, man. Like had we gone and run like South Carolina or something like that, man, it wouldn't even been a problem. So you know, it's just something to think of.
Yeah.
But anyway, dude. So one more thing before we get into this, dude. I want to congratulate everybody on here. We hit our mark of 25,000 followers, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. We are growing at a rapid pace, man, and we love it. We appreciate all the likes, all the shares, all the comments, man. Like I said, continue to do that for us. We appreciate it, and we'll continue to bring the footage that we got. We love shooting. I love shooting the footage. I love being out there. So we appreciate it.
Like we said before, if y'all want to see any of y'all's videos on, reach out to Kings of Mud, Blake, Heather, or Kyle here, Heather.
Yeah, please do, man. Like I said, when I say that, I mean,
if you want to see them.
If you want me to make a reel out of it, you know what I'm saying? I'll make a reel out of it, dude. It's hard. Like I said, just if you want to be involved, man, we want you to be involved. That's the way we want. That's the way, you know.
We're here for everybody. We want everybody to know who everybody is in the mud racing world. Yeah. From a little 4-hanger to all the way to a mega truck. We want to know them all.
That's right. And I will tell you too, we do have some breaking news for us guys, us small time guys, us 1-ton guys down here. That we will be sharing at our July race, man. We got some big news coming out about that. I'll just give you a hint. Wild Country might be involved in that. So V-Trade guys, man, keep an eye on us. Keep listening out, dude. We got some big plans for y'all guys at the July race. So we appreciate all that. All right.
Yeah, there's a reason that little top got a new motor or a new transmission put in it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And Orangeburg definitely involves it.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Let's kick it off with the mud hop, dude. All right, I'm gonna say this is a little video that aggravator Jared sent me a bunch of videos, man. So shout out to him. Great footage, great quality, dude. So we'll check those out, man.
Yeah.
All right, dude. So you got a chance to see it in real time. So, dude, all right. One thing before we get into all that, if you're watching, man, what were you waving your arms for? That's the only thing I could see was Patrick like running up on the Jersey wall doing like this. So I'm just
I didn't even notice that. I was too zoomed in on the truck.
Yeah, I obviously me and I've looked at it a couple times a day. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Patrick, if you're watching, man,
perfect time.
Yeah, let me know what y'all were waving him down for, dude. But
Hey,
I will tell you.
Yeah, like so that
Those
was
boys, man,
hold on. That's putting some power down, and it's putting it down. Like he's making major power and it's putting it down, even on two wheels. He got to figure it out. I'm interested to see what he does. You know, if he running in the any other series this year, any of them, or
I'm not sure. I'm sure they're probably running in Premier with Premier. I'm sure.
Yeah, I haven't heard either way. So,
Patrick said it was a truck. It was a truck still in shutdown.
Oh,
I got you. Well, he let it rip. I'm gonna tell you, man. And those guys, man. Well, I'm gonna have to go check it out, dude, because you know, have you noticed that since we started going out, I'm not saying we did it, but I'm saying since we've been going out there and Mega's been involved in that, there has been some badass mega truck passes made out there at that racetrack.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, and DOT truck, man. Yeah. The winner of that thing is the DOT truck right there, dog. That little S10. You know, I'm rocking with my S10.
No, man. Let me see. We got I got some results here, man. Let me see.
So he come across that back and so goddamn fast on them cuts.
Yeah.
Right here, yeah, running 88580.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, man, that thing claims something. And Ray, that's Ray Still.
Let's see that. Yeah. I'm getting old, ain't
Let me start results right here for A class. Which you can see right here where that back hole, the other side of that big hill.
Yeah.
Claimed a lot of these fire trucks.
Oh,
yeah. Unless you can float it, you know what I mean? Unless you can get on top of it, like Ray Abbott and them boys.
Yeah.
And this is B class. Right. Man, Ray Abbott got a fast truck, man. I'm telling you, man, I used to hate running against that truck. Like for real, dude. Like I remember the video from Morgan's Corner with that truck, dude, on cuts. I don't remember. I think Chris Weiss shared it. Where like that bitch, he like hit it on the bottom, and that bitch took that wheelie, dude.
Yeah, pull the wheelie. Come here.
Yeah, dude. That's a bad hot rod he got, man. That's your mini open wheel. I looked at that. I think did we ever look at that? Yeah. And this your open class. Oh, Bad Rooster.
Yeah.
Bad Rooster, Tyler Bacon, and Kevin Lewis and Resurrected. Was that Mega? I'm assuming that's that Mega.
Yeah, probably.
Which you'll see. Yeah, it was in that video, I think.
Yeah. And then the live backs on the truck.
So the kicking chicken is, yeah, which we got a few minutes. So my plan was about a half hour. Let me see what I got, man. These are gonna be random, y'all, just because I didn't plan on. Yeah, so if I want to say correctly, I don't think that is lab. That's a good stop right there. So it is Lieback's chassis, right? So that's the truck they got. So that's called Kicking Chicken. So that is Lane's son's truck, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from what I was told that the nitrous where the bottle and all it comes on like it's supposed to. That's from what I was told, man. Let me see what yeah, I got a bunch of them, man. Like I said, I didn't plan on doing it. Actually, that thing was getting down across the backside of that thing, though, man.
Yeah.
That's what he was right. That's what I'm saying, man. The DOT nation, boy.
Dude, because what you'll see, and if you go back and watch that video I just shared, you'll see where like it becomes a bottom right here. You know what I'm saying? I think like where the truck comes in the bottom, where the flat hole comes after every truck comes. Yeah, and that really, I mean, I think that's why it hurts a lot. It breaks a lot of the front ends and stuff. And two, that upsets the whole backstretch. Like it almost reset the whole truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
If you ain't got your suspension dialed in right, it's on the ride there.
yeah. So see, like if I do that right, and then if I go here, and let me see if I pull one. Let's pull a later video. Watch this truck come from the bottom. Wrong pass. Wrong pass.
So he got that.
Yeah, no, that was because there's one way it really gets he's pulling up the same video.
And I'd like to see him take that truck out there to like them play parks, like what Twisted Turtle and them boys do.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee it's getting that something going around them big play areas like what is it, Twisted Turtle, and then the Little Red Dodge. What do they call it? Little Red Express, ain't it?
Yeah, Little Red Express.
Yep.
Them two. I'd put that truck right there in the category with them two of being able to skim around some stuff. That thing's wicked.
I'm loading those videos so I can look through. I know which one I'm looking at. I'm sorry about that. I didn't plan on going back through looking at them individually, but it really is actually pretty genius to do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's like Patrick Long said, he ran a faster time on his DOTs than he did open or mini open.
Huh. It was smoother then. Didn't have quite as bad of a.
All right, so here's one that I noticed. I think this is the video right here that I noticed that really.
Well,
see what I was saying? That's why I hate doing that. No, you just got a truck. When the truck came in the bottom, man, it kind of hiccuped and then it really slowed the momentum down. I was just trying to show that. Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, so it looked like a good time out there. It looked like they had a good crowd. We're gonna definitely have to go check it out, man. The dudes on the Megas, man, are killing it.
Yeah.
It's looking like the September one I should be able to hit as long as nothing crazy comes up. Like this year in September. And in September, I believe it's the 27th, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think so.
And of course, the calendar's upstairs.
Hell yeah. All right, man. So who's ready to see it? You ready to see the exclusive clip?
Yeah. Let's see the special works of it.
Yeah.
All right, if everybody can do me one favor, everybody hit that share button. Tyler Bacon, Making Bacon Racing. Let's get the boys a share before I share this video. Aggravator.
This might be the next one on the million list for us.
Yeah.
We got two of them so far, well over views. Might be the third one. Charm, he might hit that 3 mil. I'm telling you, that's an awesome run. I can't wait to see what don't do with it.
Yeah.
You kind of broke up a little bit, Russ. Just to let you know, you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Probably we down in the basement because the shop is a mess. I mean, it's a straight nightmare mess up there. You know, as y'all can imagine. You know, doing transmission swap, motor swaps all of the week, and
I can believe it. Yeah, on Friday night at 4 a.m. kind of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, we in the basement tonight down here. We didn't know where the RC track is. Yeah, we got the little crawler RCs, you know, little 18 scale, 24 scale. We get together every Sunday. So if anybody's interested or has little crawlers, you know, think it's Ethan Underwood. You know, half our track is from him. You know, it wraps on back all the way around us. Good play area. Yeah. Are you ready to load that video yet? Or do I need to talk about
ready to see it? Yeah, y'all ready to see it? You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it one more time. Like the definition of never lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So congratulations.
But my phone's slightly behind, so I can look down and catch it for a third time.
You want to see it one more time? Anybody want to see it one more time?
Yeah, one more time. Go for it.
All right.
And it sets down so smooth.
It does, man. It sets down super smooth, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we were just talking about how rough the bottom was and how bad it was taking it. And he took that boy down on 2 wheels.
Yeah.
but shout out to those boys, man. So check them out. Gearshiftmerch.com. Get your Making Bacon hoodie. Get your Making Bacon t-shirt, man. Support a driver today. That's what it's all about. I think we got 60 or 65 drivers on that site at this point. So, guys, please go get your merchandise up for this year. Be fresh, man. At every race, be fresh. Yeah, be fresh at every race. Yeah, I know. I am wearing the same shit, man. Yeah, I got to get me some new shit, too.
Yeah. You know, we got enough on there to where you could wear a different shirt every day of the week, you know? I mean, every week you could just put it on a different shirt from Gear Shift. Only 52 weeks.
I might go on there and start buying me one shirt a week, right? And then that way I can wear it on live. It'd be a different shirt a week. I might do that. In case anybody's curious, I do wear extra large, so I will wear that bitch up. But anyway, no, I don't have no problem buying it either. I want to see an upset truck. Watch the Black Dakota run it down the drain. Yeah, so guys, there's gonna be so check out. It's a good time shout out. Go check out Aggravators Facebook page. It's Jackson Cook. They got a 1-ton. They've been building with Brad and all them, man. Go check out their Facebook, dude. He's got all the videos that I just shared in that one clip. Jared's got them all out there individually, dude. So every clip you want to see, go check it out. Patrick, that's awesome, dude, to have over 1,000 people that early in the season.
That's true.
You know, especially with the weather, with the way it was up there, with a little rainy, and I mean, especially.
Yeah, that's a really good turnout because you know a lot of people see a little weather in the forecast and they just want to huddle down inside.
Yeah.
Nike's Tone and Recovery. Check them out.
Yeah. Thank
you. Pete, no. Russ keeps adding sponsors, man. So we got to keep going back and putting shit on shirts. So when he gets done adding sponsors, Pete, it'll go on there. I promise you.
I think that's the last. I mean, I think it's the last two, I believe.
Exactly.
I think. You know, but if anybody else wants to jump on board, the shirt isn't done yet.
That's right. Brad, no,
actually,
man. I really...
one more. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I do got one more. But he ain't got the logo quite finished up yet.
That's fine. We'll get it straight.
So, drag your keys in like 2 days. I'll call him tomorrow and tell him he need to put a pep in his step if he wants to be on the shirt.
That's right.
Hopefully he's tuned in watching tonight.
I'm gonna give you a deadline. But I'm gonna tell you, Russ, the shit's going on there this date, and whoever's here is there. That's it, man, and that's what it is.
Yeah, so that's all I can do for this year. You just have to get on the shirt next year.
That's right. But no, shout out to for Brad too, man. Brad Kovacs. I know he's been working on Aggravators 1-ton, Jackson's 1-ton, dude. Real anxious to see.
Yeah, it's a sweet chassis.
I'm sorry if I don't. I apologize, everybody, if I don't get around to sharing or liking as much stuff as I should, man. I work a lot, and I work crazy hours, so it's kind of I get it when I can get in it. So, but no, I am. I do like it, dude. I'm really. I can't wait to see it run because Brad, that tube work looks phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, do shout out on that. And then like I said, congratulations to all the winners.
The way they mangled or not mangled, but matted the two, like it's a Jeep front clip, and then it's got like that square top. Like I think it looks nice the way the body and all is coming together on it too.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like I said, I can't wait to see it run. I know I seen a post the other day, and I try to help Jared. I might mess it up, Jared, but I'll try to do my best. He's looking for somebody around Jackson's height to borrow a truck for the first premier race. Just kind of make a hit, get some points. That way they don't fall too far behind if anybody's interested in doing that. And like I said, that would definitely, he already agreed that he would do that for them. So from last year, I'm telling you now, man, from letting, I was happy that I had somebody to let me borrow a truck also. So I understand the situation they're in. So anybody's in a situation to help them out, that'd be great, dude. Sorry, man. Shit gone. It's like something stuck on the desk, man. It's like my ADHD's like, I gotta get it off the desk. All right, anyway, y'all. But anyway, congratulations to all the winners, man. Congratulations to Travis, Patrick. Looks like a great time, dude. I can't wait to come out and check y'all out sometime this year, man. Hopefully in September we can make it out. If not, we're definitely going to put it on a schedule for next year.
Yeah.
For sure, man. So moving on, dude. So now we're moving on to the hometown shindig of
the Easter bash.
It was, man. It was a bash. It was a bash, for sure, man. I can't tell you how many straps we broke. I don't think I've ever seen a dozer work so hard in my life. Between that and Tozer do a wheel stand, and then on top of that, we got Huey. We got Huey busting through boxes and blowing balloons and wearing the side by side while he's on the mic, dude. Greatest day ever, man. The whole thing was the greatest day ever. So,
the weather was amazing. Yeah, it was nice. It wasn't too hot, nice and windy. Like, it was just all around beautiful day out there.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, man. So I don't know. Don't Hate's watching. Hey, Don't Hate, can you send me, man, Huey busting through the balloons? That's the one video I didn't get. But I know I got pictures, but I have no clue where it's at.
Yeah, I started editing some my stuff last night, and I got some good pictures of him busting through the boxes.
Yeah, Bo, no doubt. Dylan worked his ass off, dude. Shout out to him.
Yeah,
Nick Shelton, Jeremy Gallagher, dude, running around, clipboard and shit. Shout out to all those dudes for making it happen.
Yeah.
Oh shit, where was I going with this show? Shout out Charles City 4x4. April 18th, if I am correct. Good Friday Motorball, good old fashioned Good Friday Motorball. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, that's pay to get in, pay to run your truck until you can't run that song gun no more.
Yep. So that's gonna
be in Virginia. That's a historic thing for Virginia to have a Good Friday, a test and tune fun run to get with your friends. Old school back in the day, get together, run the crap that truck.
Yeah,
right. So let me see what we got going on here. All right, so what do y'all want to see first, man? Because we got let's just go. We're gonna go with the whole video that we don't have. Yeah, I just got, let's see. Because there's a reel out now. There's a reel out that has kind of something I threw together for what I had here. But we're gonna go, let's go with side piece first. So good looking lick, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. We got Michael. So we got Michael's pass. So obviously, shout out to High Roller Crew, man. They took they took everything but toilet paper, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they were racking them down.
Them Chevrolets are hitting hard. Hard.
They did, man. But I'm gonna shout out to my boy Randy. They know I'm still strong with my Ford boy. He hung in there. He gave them all he had. I'm gonna tell you, I don't think I've ever seen Randy make a cleaner or straighter pass, dude. So it's what it is, you know. It's congratulations to Michael, a hell of a hit. Michael's driving that thing too, dude. I mean, it's moving around down through there, so it's not a cakewalk. So congratulations to all those dudes on racking it up.
That thing's making a hell of a power, you know.
Yeah.
What truck is.
Dude, I mean, I guess good so though, right? I mean, look at it. Alan's truck blew the transmission, but that bit's left hard too.
Yeah.
Sawyer's truck I think Sawyer's pump I think he told me it sheared the old pump or something. I can't remember what he told me happened with that.
Yeah, talking with him afterwards, that's what it sounded like. It sheared the old pump pickup, or not the pickup, but the drive that goes up to the distributor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and shout out to Huey Williams for
yeah. He's a great announcer.
Awesome announcer.
I'm going to tell you, I was going to say that, man, dude. Listen, short of Dave Renfro, it's Huey Williams for me, man.
Right.
I thoroughly enjoy
Renfro making them out for the South. he's going to be the mouth of the middle right there.
Yeah.
That's no
That's
doubt, dude.
That's amazing mixing mouth there.
So yeah, shout out to Huey, man, for it went real smooth, man. Jason couldn't be there, so apologize to that. Bo said, I knew it was gonna come up, Bo. I don't know where he's at, Bo. I ain't talking to him since earlier.
And he was all right at the track. He was all right. We checked on there. He was all right.
But
I don't know.
All in all,
things are just disappearance. I don't know what's going on.
It was a good day of racing, man. We had some fast trucks. I got we had something that probably never ever happened ever before. I'm going to show it to you now. We had the same truck on the same day in the same spot on the racetrack roll over with two different drivers there, which I thought was just crazy. How I mean, so our good friend don't put them together.
Yeah.
So now you get to see exactly how close. Like, had they both landed on all four wheels, I don't know if you'd be able to tell them apart.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. It's crazy, man.
Same exact spot.
Right.
So shout out to those boys, yo. I'm glad to see Shane's all right. Glad to see Michael's all right. They laid down a hell of a fast pass in that 1 ton, man. Yes, that truck's riding too, man. And Shane's a driver, man. Like, he cut that corner exactly how I wanted to cut that corner. Like, in my head, man, before the hand grenade in the bathtub went off with me, that's how I had it planned. You know what I mean? Yeah, and because I seen him come out, and I'm like, man, he's got it perfect because he whopped that bitch, and then he braked and come right around that tire, and I'm like, dude, that's the way you do it. You know what I mean? Because you got that rear steer too. What's that?
They say he got that rear steer too, though.
No, I'm talking about it when he was driving Micah's truck.
Oh.
Yeah, when Shane was driving Micah's truck.
Oh yeah, they got a new motor back up in Micah's truck. They got his big motor back from what I've gathered.
Yeah,
from what I've gathered through the grapevines. He's got the big nasty motor back in there, which it definitely runs different from last year, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, so let's watch. We're gonna check out. We got Michael's. Let's watch Michael's pass.
I wonder what happened. Did his throttle get stuck there at the end? Why did he run out all the way down in the
end? I think it went sideways, and I think if he would have let off of it, it probably would have rolled.
Okay. Yeah, that's so Dusty tell back where we were. The throttle hung on him and just shit.
If you look at it, when it comes out of the hole, it goes off to the right. I think if he'd have let off of it, it probably would have.
And then we got this is Randy's pro stock pass. I mean, for that truck, and this is not me trying to talk better about this truck than Michael's trucks. Nobody's made that way. For this truck here to land the way it currently did here is a miracle. Yeah. Look how smooth that landed right there.
We've all been in the past.
Say it again, Russ.
Yeah, because we've seen the videos. It can get unstable in the past video in that exact spot.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Russ. You break it up on us, Russ. But anyway, no. So congratulations to Randy. Yeah, congratulations to Randy on that. He made a hell of a hit there. Congratulations to Michael. Bo took, I'm pretty sure, I think Bo took a couple classes or placed in a couple classes. So congratulations to him too. Dylan, man, we got to stay on it. Hey, at least it didn't mess the body up. You know? So that's a good thing right there. That's a good plus. But other than that, man, what were you? I need to find this video, man. While they're trying to get straight. Let me see here. Here's a reel I put together, or me and Don't Hate put together earlier. Kind of give you an idea of what the heck. Kind of like a little recap video.
Keep going,
So I don't know if y'all saw me wrestling midgets in there, but that was me on that corner. Like, yeah, that was me. I gotta.
I ain't paying no attention to it. Let's run it back one more time. I'm gonna look for you now. Is that better signal? You hear me better?
A whole lot better. Yeah, that's great. That's perfect.
Oh,
yeah. All right. So what were you saying about Randy? Let's go back to Randy's truck. Now that you're back.
All right. I don't remember now.
the way
So I was talking about how smooth and I was talking about how that truck like never landed that way. That truck's always landed it kind of hot one way or another. So like,
oh yeah, it gets wild.
Yeah, that's what was in his big video. It was at that exact spot last year when he got all crossed up and come up sideways and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like you compare him and a year's difference, you know, he's got that suspension dialed into now. When it lands, it's just a little poop poop.
Yep.
You know, he's made some good progress with it.
For sure, man, for sure. And like I said, it was I'm hoping that. Let me see if Don't Hate something that Huey's got. Huey, did Rhonda? Huey, if you're watching, did Rhonda video you driving through the boxes? Like I really want to see it, man. Like I thought I had it, and then I couldn't find it in my live because like I shot everything live the whole time. So.
Somebody's got one online. Cheyenne showed me the video.
I know Cody got one. Cody Wayne, Video to Media.
I'm sending one to you.
Oh shit, Kyle got one coming to me. Come on, Kyle.
Look at that.
So I couldn't remember if I got the video. I know I looked at the pictures yesterday.
Southern Outlaw Photography coming to the rescue.
Rudy, did you shoot any video of y'all around on Rob's truck? Like, you did. I was like, I would like to show everybody, man. Because like Sarah, I shot everything live, so I don't have. I'm gonna see what I can do with this shoot. Hold on. All right. So I checked it. Yeah, I can't. I appreciate Hugh. I can't. Yeah, I appreciate Hugh. Yeah, I can't download it on my computer like that, Hugh, because it's somebody else's video. I have to get it through through Messenger, like a raw file.
Did you get the one I sent?
I did, Kyle. Yep.
All right, I'm editing it down.
Hey, dude, all right, so that's a great one, Kyle. Go ahead, Kyle. I'm coming through.
I'm trying to zoom it in some right now and send you a better one.
Oh, that's it right there.
Oh, get it, boy.
All right. You got to do on
It's a little boy.
Dude. I don't know what was better, man. Like him driving on the microphone, like
I just sent you the one that's zoomed in where you can actually see.
Yeah, you can see the cooler get loose and everything in the back of it.
Yeah.
Like he got a little air and all up under it. Check that one out.
I'm gonna edit it up real quick for you.
Hey, send that to Don't Hate and get them to do the just slow motion.
Send me my first one. So take all of that.
He like the funniest part, dude. He like hooked the corner after he did the shit. Right, he's on the microphone. He's like, I don't know who's cool back there, but it's upside down. And he's just getting it. I was just like, it's crazy, man. No,
I was listening to him. I'm like, wait a minute, what? He's on the mic. Oh, yeah. There he goes.
Oh yeah, I barely got it because I was like, oh, that's huge side by side.
Huey, do you remember how fast you were going here? I thought it looked like you were rolling. I thought I was trying to keep your front end up, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It was a genius idea, though.
Yeah.
Genius idea.
And on the fly like that, Hugh pulled it off great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got it from all. We got it from all. And Heather just sent me one there. We're gonna show them all. We got all angles coming. You
Yeah.
this sign right here.
That's that shit.
Doing it again now. Doing it again.
I got the picture of him in the air with the balloons like flying behind him. That's on the laptop though. I can't get that one right now.
7, FA7. Here it is, man. Thought she was gonna nose over on me for a minute there, Hugh.
You can see the cool get wild on that one.
Yeah.
She got that back shot.
Yeah.
That was from Jessica. That was from Jessica.
Really?
Thank you, Jessica, for sending that in. So, Hugh, thank you for that amusing part.
Yeah, it was great.
Absolutely.
It was definitely a way to save it, man, because I believe I was just looking up here. They said they took 5 excavator buckets to get his front axle out of the front of that mud hole, which is insane, man. Like insane.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And me and Rob talked because I was standing there talking to him for a few minutes, and he was like, it was just happy it was a breeze. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just sitting in the truck, and I was like, this is when it pays to have that Butler seat on it. He was like, yeah. I was like, he's right. I was just sitting in that seat for like 45 minutes, man. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to sit there that long. As y'all can tell, as soon as I got stuck, I'm coming out.
Yeah, Rudy, shoot it to me in Messenger, Rudy. I'll pull it up on here. So other than that, man, so what did you think of the Dinwiddie weekend, man? What do you want to go ahead and let's see it out before I forget. Before I forget. Here it is. Some mud in the mud hole, man. Did you send me that video of the steering roughs?
Huh? Yeah, I sent it to you earlier.
That was, in my eyes, though, for an unlimited hole, that was the mud hole.
Yeah.
If you want to run an unlimited hole, you better have your shit right to get through it.
Yeah.
So I think the holes and everything were great.
Yeah, for the ones that didn't see the post, we had a hell of a week.
Oh yeah.
It would start off to be as just a simple swapping transmissions out. Ended up to Wednesday night when we were checking fluids on everything. The number 8 exhaust valve decided it didn't want to play no more and went into the piston. And so heartbroken, we just still decided we'll look around, see what we can find. Might be able to afford another motor. Found one that was in somewhat near range. Still was lacking quite a bit. Lacking a whole lot. But reached out to Stafford Hill Construction and me Elitos right here in Oilville. And they picked up the tab for the motor. Like mind blown, but it happened. And so Friday night at 6 o'clock, we went over and Kyle and I picked up the motor. And I still had a bunch of shit to do. And my older brother Lance come in, buddy Stephen Utley rolled in, Jeremy rolled in. Them bad boys, before I even got back to the shop, him and Lance already had the motor sitting down in the truck.
I mean, we had to make some modifications to get the motor going in the truck.
I heard that. Yeah,
there's a couple of phone calls I made to Russ. Like, all right, how much do you want me to cut? It seems like
how much you attached of it? How much are you attached to it?
Yeah. Get your phone. Lance sent you a video. Just check it out real quick.
I'm driving down the road. I'm like, y'all just make it happen, dog. I said, if y'all are doing it, I don't care. If y'all are willing to do it, just make it happen. So went into the night, worked all the way till 4:30 in the morning. Saturday night, we finally put the front clip on.
Yeah.
We went and crashed for like 2 or 3 hours, got back up, loaded, Went down there, got unloaded, had to do the final timing on the truck. Everything's running great, looking great. Excited for the run. New bottle of nitrous in there. Get on up there.
I'm excited. I know.
We hyped, dog. Brand new motor, brand new transmission. Like this motor makes more power than the old one did. You know, yeah, they cut out chopper rebuild. Yep, full on episode. You know how you wonder how them people do all that in the night or whatever day for them TV shows? It can be done.
Yeah,
they just don't sleep.
Yeah,
but yeah. Anyway,
I'm telling you, it's the whole thing I thought.
Getting the staging area and the fuckery starts.
If I didn't have to work, man, I'd have brought like all my power pack show and I'd have set a tripod up, and we'd have filmed the whole thing live.
Yeah. I mean, it was intense working. All from 6 o'clock, the time we picked the motor up, until 4:30 when we finally put the hood on the truck. It was nonstop.
Yeah.
You know, steady getting it because like I said, they had to cut some of the stuff out to make some stuff fit. And we had to do some different changes here and there, and when you're running on, at that point, we had all been awake for over 24 hours.
Yeah, we all work like.
So we pull down there to the staging area. Everything fires upgraded trailer. Everything's perfect at the trailer. We pull to the staging area.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it once Russ gets done talking.
And the fuckery starts.
Yeah.
You know, we go to fire up for our run.
Battery dead.
Magically, battery dies down. Won't start. So one truck runs. We get the jump boxes on there. She gets fired up. We hype again. Pulling up there. My little purge valves in here working. I'm dumping my nitrous. It's nice and clear. You know, I hit my little internal purge. She's running. You know, you can internal purge it. You know, you don't have to external. Yeah. I don't know if y'all may hear it on some other trucks. They pull to the line, bring it up a couple RPM, and then it's like, no. You know, you may hear it in a DOT truck. You may hear it in a Super Street truck or a 1-ton. Anyways, but when they pull to the line and bring up an RPM and it just does that quick little pop spike, that's called an internal purge. Anyways, all that was working. Nitrous is working. I go to a letter rip tater chip.
Nitrous ain't working.
Nitrous does not work.
It's like you just, I'm telling you, man, you're just like,
man, I'm
what happened? What happened? 25 feet. What could have happened, man?
And is it? But I'm like, what the? So confused. And then it comes up on there and it picks up a little bit. I'm like, well, maybe I'm just that wrong on my. You know, just go back and watch some of them earlier runs from the videos earlier. That them guys do it too. You know, it brings up on RPM and then ba-da. You know what I mean? It's just magically so. Or some people like to have switches up here that do it. You know, whatever it may be, wherever your switch location is. Yeah, you know.
Hey, man.
So, but yeah. Anyways, mine did not work after that, and once it got buried down in there, I finally looked at my dash. I got a little green light in my dash, a little LED that runs on the nitrous solenoid. Yeah. So when the nitrous solenoid itself is activated, this little green LED light comes on. And once I buried down and gathered myself up and really stared at my dash, I noticed a little green light went on, and I reached over and hit that little button, and it said, "What?" So right at the end of the run, I don't know if anybody knows, they probably won't pay attention, but you'll hear it spike up twice. And that's me reaching over and tapping that button twice and activating the nitrous. But it's a good thing that the nitrous did not work, because the truck would have went on through the hole, no problem. Nitrous would have come on. That's 300 horsepower. That's a 300 hit that I sprayed my truck with. So, I mean, that's a whole nother built Honda Civic, essentially.
That's a good way of putting it. It's still a Honda Civic on top of it.
Yeah. You know, just throw your nasty Friday night Honda Civic motor on top of what I already have. And that's how much I was spraying. But like I said, it's a good thing it didn't work, because as we found out when we come home and unloaded, the steering rag joint was just going to snap as soon as I turned it next time.
Yeah.
Like it was literally
off the trailer.
The next turn, because after the run, they pulled me straight out. We didn't turn the wheel. Tozier, he picked me up and loaded me from the front. We never turned the wheel.
And shout out to Tozier.
Yeah.
Woods
ace driver.
For them to back trucks up on the trailer and
Yeah.
most of the time on the first try.
I'll tell you,
I
I have never feared when David Tozier is near, yo. Ever,
Yeah.
yo, ever. No, I'm serious.
Sure,
Like, I
he
mean,
needs his shirt.
That needs to be his
so,
shirt. Never
yeah.
fear when Tozier's near.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
serious. There we go. Trademark.
With the wheel
Trademark.
stand
Yeah.
picture on the
Trademark. Yeah, with
No,
the wheelstand picture dragging out like that was all.
Yeah. So, and then while we're talking about that, in the next week or so, you will be able to purchase After Hours t-shirts, brand new logo design they came up with. That'll be available on gearshiftmerch.com, dude. So support David, support After Hours 4x4, man. They do a ton for the sport. They do a ton for us racers behind the scenes, getting us heims, parts, drive shafts, you name it. David can get it. So continue, Russ. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure.
No, you good. But no, yeah. So, anyways, like I was saying, like I never turned the wheel again from the time it was pulled out until we got back here, put a new starter on the truck that we had, nice high torque starter, because the new motor definitely has a lot more compression than the old motor. So the old starter just doesn't have enough. It's like I put a set of 44s on a Toyota and didn't change the gears.
Yeah.
That old starter just do it. But anyway, we put the new starter on. She fired up just like it's supposed to. Click it in gear to go to pull off the trailer. Pull off the trailer, make the one little bounce because I ain't even feel like putting my ramps down. Made one little bounce to pull up. I told Kyle to hop in, dog. We're gonna pull it to the bottom. Nope. So
Y'all just going straight. You just going straight.
I look over, he's turning the wheel. I look out the door. The wheels ain't moving.
Nothing.
It's a hell of an orbital on this bitch.
That's when the reality set in of if the nitrous had lit off and I barreled into that turn there, because I'm just at roughly 40 mile an hour, we'll say, if I can go through Twitty's hole at 40 mile an hour, I should have been able to go through that one ballpark, 40 mile an hour. And then what happens if you try to hang a U-turn at 40 mile an hour
and your steering wheel come off?
And the steering wheel turns halfway and comes off and don't want to do no more.
My biggest concern is they're coming back through the one hole, the super stock hole.
Yeah.
As soon as that bitch hits that fucking jump right there, as soon as it hits that lip, that rag is gone, man. That's the whole. I told you I put 2 Heims in the front of my truck. They were iffy. David gave me the Heims back and we're like, hey man, you can keep these as spares because they weren't as bad as I thought they were, but I was not gonna risk it because I was like, if I get a chance to blow down through there and hit that tail hole backwards and that tie rod bar just snaps and the front wheels go this way.
Yeah.
It's just ain't no telling, man.
Yeah, so I'll never run a rag joint in another one of my trucks.
Nope.
Yeah.
You know, I run that one on there because I've been trying to keep the truck as the most super stock, old school truck, but still, run my course in V-tread. I have a point to prove that truck. It's the only least run course truck that I know of still. And I got a point to prove, trying to keep it as close to what it was when it raced super stock. But the rag joint will never be in any of my trucks ever again.
Well, hydraulic steering is legal in super stock, so you should be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, because after I got hung up and was pulled back out, they were going to allow me to put on a freestyle. I asked you, I said, go ahead, you. I said, I want to run this again. I said, I'm going to hit that jump. I want to put on a show for the fans. And if the starter had fired the truck back up, my plan was I was going to pull out there to the middle of the track and where the big ramp was and line it up and let it loose. And that's about 300 feet there to that ramp from the start go. And that's what the sand drag is at Newtown. And I know at Newtown sand drag, I'm running right over 70 mile an hour. So I was going to hit that jump at 70 to 75 mile an hour. And if that would have happened, it'd have been my last jump.
Probably been yeah.
So everything happens for a reason. So
That's
sometimes when things just aren't working right, you got to pump the brakes and call it a day.
That's it, man. Live to fight another day, man.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, man. So I'm going to go back through the comments real quick, man. So we got Brett Cashman said, what's up, Russ?
Hey.
I got, let me show this picture while we're thinking about it. Rudy sent me a picture of Robert Stevenson's truck buried in this mud hole, man. And it is, I hope this is it. That ain't even, man, what is going on? Shit. It's like it says it downloads and then it don't download, man.
No.
That's good old technology for you.
Yep.
Just when you think it's working, nope.
Here it is right here. So in case you want to see what a full-blown mega buried to the bottom of the earth is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right where I got stuck.
Mm-hmm.
That did make me feel better about getting stuck though, because I mean, there were some nasty trucks that got stuck.
Rudy, is that a 14.9 or is that a 16L on that truck? Do you know?
Sure on that.
It's a lot of tire on that truck. I know that. It's a lot of cleat on that truck. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely do not have a lot of tire. I run a little small 11-220.
No, no doubt. No, I mean, I'm telling you, man, it's and stuff like that. It's a struggle with tire size like that, man, because you're already 8 inches below everybody else before you even get kicked off.
Yep.
Yeah, but it helps with the
12.4.
weight. Yeah, I'm also I'm a smaller tire, but it's a lighter tire at the same time.
Yeah,
It's a 12.4.
Same size I got. Yeah,
same. I'm about to say same tire you run.
Yeah.
And yours your tires are monsters up beside mine. Like when we mounted them up here and rolled them up.
Yeah. I know, man. I know.
Like it made mine look like little training wheels. Like,
Dude, I'm happy. I feel like I got the gearing right in that truck, though.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad that just to let everybody know that the DOT knowledge will transition into, you know what I mean? You just got to put a lot. I mean, I did a lot of thinking on that, dude, and I'd be willing to share. I mean, I'm not saying I got it figured out, but if the truck runs good and you have a problem with your gearing, you know what I'm saying? I've had guys call me before. I don't mind helping out, dude. Shout out to Lewis Farmer's truck. Ran great this weekend. He made a lot of progress from where he was. Each year, each pass, the truck gets faster and faster. So shout out to him, man. It's good to see guys still chasing it, man. While we get a minute here, I do want to talk about what we got planned for our July race, since we got some people watching. So we have a July team race going on at Orangeburg Bud Bog in Nice, South Carolina on July 18th and 19th. I always get it's one of those 3 days, yeah. Anyway, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity in the DOT truck. So we have 3 classes. We have an A, a B, and a C.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a 35 and down, a 39.5 and down, and a 44 and down. That's the tire size difference in South Carolina. That's what we're going to run. The class rules are pretty straight up. Full body, no 4-link, no power adders, and tire size, obviously. So what we're going to do is if you finish in the top 3 of that class, you'll be invited to come back at the end of the night and make one more pass along with the other top 3 finalists from the other 3 classes and one fast pass. So we'll have a top 10 shootout. That top 10 shootout is going to create the Kings of Mud DOT top 10 list going further. Now, we can't get into too much detail on what we have planned for this list. Just know we have something planned for this list, and we have something. It's kind of like a little Street Outlaws kind of a little get up with a little spin, a little twist we put on it. So just know there will be something at the end of this carrot, I promise you. We just haven't figured out where we want to do that yet. I want to have a big ass DOT race just like they do with Wild Country and the mega trucks. I want to have one for our DOT boys. I'm just trying to find some way to do it.
Yeah.
So that's basically where we want to kind of start with this top 10 list. I've also made a couple.
Also has another payout. Don't forget about that. When you're invited back for the top 10, it's another payout. So you're not just making a run to be on the list. It's also for another winnings.
Yep. So you also say, So it is no entry fee for that, guys. That's a total invite, a bonus, a thank you. We want, you know what I mean?
Thank you for running the guts out your truck.
Yeah.
Because what we want to see, man, is we want to see the truck. I want to see the fastest guys from each class battling it out at each race we have.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Because I've seen guys.
I believe there's 38 guys that can outrun big tires, and I believe there's a couple of them little 35 guys, like that little Toyota-looking little thing that comes down there.
Yeah.
I guarantee you run them big tire guys down. Like I feel like it'd be a good mix-up because the tire size, it does obviously play a difference. But when the guys have their trucks set up to run on that tire size, it's a good even playing field.
It is. And like I said, man, just to be 100% straight, we're transparent. I love being transparent with guys, man, even though like sometimes we get in trouble because my ideas get whatever.
Me too. Most of the time it just comes off that I'm an asshole and I'm being mean. Well, I mean, it's not wrong. I am, but
Yeah, so
I'm
to give everybody,
I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it or bullshit around the bush. So ain't no fakeness going on this end.
That's right. No, my ultimate goal, guys, is to be able to have one DOT race a year where we can get guys that want to race and they're fast and want to compete and give them an opportunity to get paid to show up. It might not be a whole lot, so don't quote me on any numbers. I'm just saying an amount of money just to show up, to be there. You know what I mean? Make it a 30 truck field in an invite only situation, or you got to run here, and here, and you got to finish in the top, whatever to come here. I got some great ideas that we want to do with this stuff.
Well, next year it may be 20 trucks for the invite.
Yeah, and it might just grow from there, and we'll see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure out how we do.
We got two team races, so it'd be 20.
Top
10 list from each team race.
That'd be a good idea. Yep. And then now for my mega guys, dude. Shout out Cole Hudson. What up, dude? Cole, we got a shirt on Gear Shift.
Yeah.
We got a Cole shirt. We got a shirt on Gear Shift just for you, Cole. Go check it out. Gear Shift merch. Since I do it. I think I do it on Lee Springs, or I can't remember what it says, but it's pretty sweet. It's ready for us and you. Anyway,
that's what us Lee Spring lunatics out here.
There you go. So now, and then I got a really special treat that I feel like it is for the V-Trade guys that weekend. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing with the V-Trade guys. We're gonna have a 1 ton and we're gonna have a mega. The top 5 from the 1 ton and the top 5 from the mega are gonna get a chance to come back, just like the DOT guys. Run one more hit for the top to complete where they fall in this top 10 list that we're creating for those guys also.
Yeah, because as we've all seen, the 1 tons can definitely beat the megas.
Yes. So that's what I want to see. I want to still break them up and keep them in the classes that they're supposed to run. But at the end, I kind of want to get the fastest of the fast together at each race and put them together. Let's run them. So we'll have a king of DOT. We'll have a king of mega. That's what we'll have.
And same with the DOT. That's another payout, but no extra entry.
No extra entry. Nope. And then I also have something icing on the cake with that we're going to be announcing in maybe the next 2 weeks or so. So if you're a V-Trade guy and you're interested in going and you're interested in traveling, make sure you follow and like our page and make sure you stay up to what we got going on, because there's going to be a huge announcement in a week or two pertaining that race in July. So other than that, dude, I'm just excited, man. I'm excited to get out and race some more, dude. Real excited about that race down there. We got a beater car race Friday night, by the way. The track owner, I've had a couple guys ask me this, so I'm just gonna get it out there. The track owner is okay if you leave it.
The beater car?
Yeah.
You don't have to bring it back home with you.
You ain't got to bring it home. Nope. They will take it.
I like it.
So just to let you know, if you are interested in coming down and bringing a beater car down to race with you that weekend,
if you blow it up or destroy it, you can just leave it there.
Send it. You can leave it. Yep. You ain't got to take it home. We ain't got to load it. We ain't worried about it. Nope. So,
but if you do want to take it home, I'm sure they'll help you load it up.
Yeah. And then the other thing that we got Friday night, man, that I think everybody's underestimating, but I think it's going to be the most entertaining thing of all. We're having a consistency class. All right. You get 2 hits. Closest time wins a pot. All right. Here's the catch. You can drive anything you want.
Anything.
Todd can run the power wheels.
Consistency.
I just turned around, looked at the dang old power wheels behind us. You got them down here. Or a golf cart. How about a golf cart? You ain't gonna get no more consistent than a golf cart, dog.
Golf cart, side by side, lawnmower. We don't care.
And you just floor and it's on the governor every time.
That's it. That's it.
It may take 5 minutes to get to down there, but it'll get there.
So I think it's going to be very entertaining, because I believe personally you're going to see somebody show up in a lawnmower or power wheels or a golf cart and is going to win that first place prize, Joe. And I think it's going to be awesome just to see, because that gives every fan in the crowd who's got a golf cart or power wheels or whatever, it gives them a chance to come out and race, man.
Or they can bring their street truck out there. If they drove whatever they drove there, if it's open to anything, maybe they got a Subi, all-wheel drive Subi. Or a nice 4-wheel drive street truck, or
like sand drag or mud.
Yeah, what kind of terrain are you looking at here?
It's gonna be like a sand drag, like Morgan's Corner, like a sand drag.
Oh, you damn right.
Yeah,
you damn right.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, man. We're gonna have some of those fast DOT trucks, the straight line, like MRA guys, whatever, they're coming down. So I'm telling you, the weekend's been going to be badass altogether, man. I'm telling you, like Friday night, you have a beater car race. Then we're going to have this consistency class, right? Then Saturday, we're going to have the team race. We're running 6 classes. And then you got the 2 top 10 king, the list are being created that night too. And then you're going to get paid, man, as a driver standpoint, dude. If you win a class and then you win the top 10 and your team wins, you're getting paid on all that, dude. So you're coming home with all kinds of cash, man. So like I told you guys before, man, I like making sure that when we get a chance to come race, we can make it count.
And the crown. Don't forget.
Yes, and I got 2 crowns. Yes, I have 2
number one of the crown, the number one of the top 10.
Yep, I have 2
take home my
crowns
crown.
made.
Yep.
RFS Fab.
Trade crown.
Yeah, RFS Fab and Welding has come on board and sponsored the 2 crowns for us. They'll be custom. They'll be custom fit. They'll be hat size, so you can wear them if you want to. But they'll have an engraving plate on them. They're going to be dope, man. So,
unless you got one of the big old domes, like some people we know.
Yeah, me. I might earn my keep you at that bitch. But anyway, but that'll be cool, man. So you get to take that home with you along with a bunch of other prizes. Tony's talked about buying all of the guys on the team challenge that win. They're all going to get a belt this year.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, they're going to get a belt, and they're going to get it. I'm telling you, man, there's going to be no lack of stuff given out, man. I'm telling you, dude, we want to have an absolute blast, dude. Gear Shift merch. I have T-shirts. We'll be giving stuff out. We'll be giving gift cards out. I mean, we want to have a good time, dude, because we know how hard it is to come to the racetrack. So when we do get a chance to go to the racetrack, we want to make sure that we do,
make as many memories as possible.
Yep, everything we can do, get you involved in any way possible, because I know how it's a long way to travel 5 hours to make one hit and get in the truck and drive home. But it's a lot more entertaining when you can enter the team challenge, when you can enter this consistency, when you can do, you know what I'm saying? Like, give you a bunch of different stuff to enter and do and have fun with it while you're there the weekend, dude. And I think it's going to be awesome, man. So shout out to Orangeburg Mudbog, Tony Hare.
Now, do they have any trails down there? I can't remember. Do they have riding trails?
No riding trails. That's why we kind of compensated with the consistency class, right? So we like if they want to bring an ATV, you know what I mean? So shout out to old Stumpy Mega Truck. They'll be at Trip and Billy's Brewery Saturday, 2 to 5. Come back, Giants. Come by Giants Day. He'll buy you a drink if you show up.
And that truck looks good.
Where is that at? Where is that at?
I think it's in Blackstone, Russ.
Blackstone.
Oh, man, that's a long way to go get a beer, dog. I'm in Goochland.
Jimmy, that race weekend that I'm talking about is going to be July 17th and 18th, or 18th and 19th. It's kind of shitty. I should know my own date, but one of those 2 days.
I think it's on the back of the page, ain't it? I can't remember.
I don't know if it is. No, it's not, because we didn't change it from Fast Tracks.
Okay.
Yeah. But basically, we live in Central Virginia, man, so it's about 5 hours south for us. That is very true. Thank you, Scotty, man. I'm so sorry for that, man.
Yeah.
Sinister Six is going to be there too, man. They're going to be capping off our 16 member. So, guys, we're going to have we got at least 12 teams to build off of right here, because these guys are going to join us as one of our team members. So, guys, make sure you start paying attention to the Sinister Six page, man. Follow those guys, man, because that could be the truck. That could be the difference in whether or not your team wins. We don't know what the pot is, but last year in 20s it was $11,000. So that could be the difference between y'all winning that kind of money and not. It could come down to that truck, dude. So that's what we love about that's what we love about having the team races, because it makes every guy just as important as another guy, man. So
every run matters.
Yep. I'm really glad to have those guys come on board with us and join us at that race, man. So that's going to be fun, dude. Keeping the youth involved. It's going to be awesome, man.
Absolutely. That's the future of the sport. If they're not involved, it's going to die off.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
And we'll be out here looking like NASCAR or something.
Jimmy's in Nice, South Carolina. Jimmy Stratton was asking where that race was in.
Okay. Yeah.
But dude, yeah, man. So I guess next on my hit list is going to be, we might slide out to Fast to the Fast in Lee County.
Yeah.
I gotta see, man, what my work schedule looks like and where we're at. I didn't break nothing on the 1-ton, so I don't have anything to fix. I always anticipate like having to fix some shit, you know what I'm saying, dude, and we're on work schedule. So it kind of puts me in a bind, man. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm planning on sliding out maybe once a month somewhere. So probably be Saluda.
that's what I'm
when I
thinking.
come
Too. I
back
might
out.
hit Saluda. Yeah, I
You
think
know,
we're gonna hit
so
Saluda,
Derek,
man.
if you got your truck together, you know, I don't know if you have it ready in time for Saluda or not, but I give you that rematch of Saluda, same
get-
track. Oh,
You get me a Saluda.
okay, okay, I like it. I like it.
That way,
Hey,
one
well,
of us ain't got to buy back. That's my plan. That way, one of us ain't got to buy back. And one of us gonna save 50.
What
Yeah,
you
that's what
scared
I'm
of the S10?
Yeah. Don't let me find out you scared of that little leaf spring.
I know.
Oh no, man! I tell you, man, I wouldn't. I don't know, man. I would be seriously thinking about what I was doing. I wouldn't take it lightly at all. I wouldn't, no, because you do, like, you are right there on the edge of, like, just mess up, just make a mess up. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's like, but really, like, every driver's like that, just in a different tier. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you go from like Shane and Chris Laback and you go down the list, you know what I'm saying? Like every driver is like always one little baby step behind another guy. And it's always like just waiting for that one guy to slip up and then he can get, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've always said I'm that driver to where if I'm racing somebody and they mess up, I got them.
That's how I mean, that's the attitude to have though, because that way you know your shit's squared up and you focus on you. You ain't worry about nobody else. So Charles City Raceway, April 18th. Trucks, ATVs, UTVs. I guess if it's got 4-wheel drive, you can run it.
Pretty much. I like
show
it.
up there, man. Support those guys, man. Those guys do a lot. I think we're going to try to maybe get up with those guys next year and do something, man. We talked about it earlier, Russ. Kind of leaking that because I haven't talked to them yet. But if they're interested, we might do something with them maybe next March. To help grow that, because that was huge, man. We had a lot of fun down there that day.
Yeah. Like I said,
that's good old school.
Going back to old school ballgame.
Yep, like good old school, like take it back to where it was. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we don't want to let those go. So,
I do need to find me somewhere though that it's got like I don't know 400 or 500 foot to where I can stretch this truck out and tune everything with this new motor instead of having to keep tuning it at the tracks and stuff and wasting money and kind of embarrassing myself and so
I'm gonna be looking myself, man, for some test facility, man. If anybody's got anywhere that they know of that.
I'm not in the mud, just like a good open field, a little small hill or something, somewhere I can run through my gears, break it down, make a turn, come right back through. Because every motor acts different on nitrous, and nitrous is very finicky, as everybody knows who messes with it. And if anybody has any more knowledge than nitrous, that wants to share it, shoot me a message. If they're like a nitrous expert and says, hey, if you're having issues in this, give me a holler, because I only know a little bit. I'm always trying to learn more with it.
That's right. What's how you got to be, man. If you ain't, I mean, dude, just you know what I mean? Because there's a bunch of old school knowledge that we've learned.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Wayne, in fact, down in Georgia last year when I was running for Premier, like I was having all them issues, and Wayne, he took the Clark, he took the time to, a few little basic tips to try this and that, and it was it. That's what was going on with my stuff. Like that's what it took to fix it and dial it in.
We're all going to Stumpy's house.
We have a track.
I seen a video of it. No, it's exactly what I was telling you about earlier. That's exactly what I was talking about. Like what he's got out there is what you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Well, damn, Stumpy, send me a little video. Let me see what you got, man. Because I ain't trying to get the truck super muddy. I just want to do more like a shakedown.
It's dirt.
I don't
road,
want to come back and clean it for another 5 hours just trying to figure it out.
And then Brett Cashman said to hit him up, man. And then he got some land, so there you go.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. That's right. Too. That's close. That's local. I'm definitely. I'll be in touch with both of y'all.
That's like Scotty. There is Newtown sand drags in our area. It's just trying to get it to where on the Fridays that they run, just where we can get out there and run and everything. And we want to be able to turn and do a little jump and stuff too.
Yeah,
that's my thing, man. My thing is jumping. I want to get.
The sand drag's great for like motor breakdown, making sure everything goes good.
Yeah, dialing in your launches on a tacky surface and stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of times we ain't on tacky. A lot of times the closest thing we can mimic
that's what he was talking about. He was saying go to Newtown to get the nitrous straight, and then that way when you go out onto the course,
Yeah.
Find somewhere else.
It'll be right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're only doing April 18th. They're not doing it as much as they were. Before I thought it would. I feel like it was every other weekend last year, but this year it doesn't seem like they're doing it as much. I know the first one's April 18th on Friday night, Testing Soon at Newtown.
Yeah,
that's the same weekend as Dennis Anderson.
I think so. We went there at one time, remember? With the blue truck, mini race, man. I wish I could find that video.
I'll go through the archives. I was gonna go through the archives. We'll pull them videos up. You put it to me. You put it on.
I'll put a gap in that ass. Yeah, I'll put a gap.
I'm forward gap my ass. I ain't have no nitrous in there.
That bitch was running. If I remember correctly, man, that blue truck on 42s ran a 5.1.
Yeah.
5.2 at 300. Well, how long is that? 350 feet? 300 feet?
300.
Yeah, 300.
Yeah, that ain't, I mean,
300 feet.
That's a lot of trucks.
Yeah, you were running 5.1 and I was running 6.1. So yeah, you were got to be good.
Yeah. Them sand drag trucks, you don't even mess with them.
Oh yeah, them sand drag trucks are
the ones that are actually set up for the sand drag. You ain't competing with that.
Them guys are clipping through there in the threes. Like it's wild.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I seen.
We'll have to go out there one week and give them some coverage.
We need to, man. Yeah, I know. I mean, dude, I want to go. I need to go get up with Jeremy Smith, man. I want to go. That truck.
Oh, I would like to see Taylor.
And then was it Trey? I always butcher his last name, man. Yes, I always his last name.
Yeah, the blue G. No problem. That's there's no problem.
Yeah. But we were riding the other weekend, man. There was a couple other trucks that I had seen down there that I hadn't seen before. Yeah. And then dude, I mean, they got fast trucks. I mean, dude, just like down at Palmetto last weekend, man, that green square body.
Yeah.
Getting down.
Yeah. That thing's a rocket.
Yeah. How long is y'all's track, Scotty? I think it's 200.
I mean, 2.7. I don't care how long it is. That's flying.
Yeah, I no doubt. No, I remember we took Plan B down there.
2.7 seconds.
Yeah, and mud, sand. Yeah. Ain't like we on asphalt where you're looking.
How far?
They got some wild rides down there, man. I think Plan B ran a 6 flat or a 5.4 with 630 gears in that bitch.
I never made my way down there. I was going to take the chop top, but there was some controversy, whether I'd be able to run in a small block class. So I think what was that boy's name, Randall?
Yeah.
So I never made my way down there. I ain't gonna have to haul all the way down there and get pushed up to a crazy class because I had a super cut bed or chop top.
But well, listen, guys, man, it's been fun. It's been good. Yeah. Great crowd tonight, man. I appreciate everybody checking us out. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that share button for us. Bringing mud racing back, man. DOT racing is live and well, dude. Keep an eye out for all kind of reels, man. This week, I'm sure, going into next week. From us, Kyle's gonna be putting some reels out, I'm sure. Don't hate it. You're gonna have reels out. Video to media have reels out. Aggravators got reels out. I'm just trying to name off, you know what I mean, dude? Because there's so much footage out there, man. You just can't cover it all. We don't have. I mean, we're already almost an hour and a half deep now.
Yeah,
two of the tracks, man. So make sure you guys are getting out and spreading the sport and sharing these guys' Facebooks and following and stuff like that, man. So,
yeah, absolutely. I'll be dumping pictures out in probably the next 3 or 4 days.
Yep. So look out, Southern Outlaw Photography. Check out his Facebook. Make sure you follow him. He's gonna have some pictures out. Yeah, man. So until next time, might be a little while. I think probably maybe a week or two.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all again, but
now see when the next race is going to come up. Let some more news gather for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's get another week or two down our belt and see what happens. So
see what kind of stuff comes up to stir the pot.
That's right. That's right. So hope everybody has a great week, man, and we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, catch you next time.
I've been up and I've been down and I done seen it all. Was in the gym working my shot, now they pass me the ball. They know